What's up, YouTube? Appreciate you for tuning in. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's get straight into the video. So I know everybody was waiting on the update for NBA YoungBoy's case, but the last time we heard about it was the never free again situation, hoping that will, kind of reduce his charges because the way they was, acting and all that. But I think we got something better this time. So the whole situation going all the way back to the video shoot and the part where the anonymous tip came in. So the reason that's so important because that's the beginning of everything, and that's the only reason the police came up there, and that's the only reason they can do the search. So if that, if that never happened or, it was like misconstrued, then that mean that, it was an illegal search and the whole case can be thrown out. So that's exactly what, his lawyers are saying was what happened. So basically, the person who ended up calling in, they was saying like, they knew YoungBoy and they knew, it wasn't part of no gang activity, nothing like that. Well, they basically just didn't say that. So they end up, was just concerned about, all the people in front of the house. So it was no reason for them to do a legal search because, the person who called and say it was no gang activity, there was no guns and nothing like that. They were just saying like it's a lot of people in front of, I guess it was, YoungBoy's grandfather's house. And if anything, all the guns that you seen YoungBoy with, all that stuff would be thrown out anyway. But, all the guns you seen him with was already claimed by people. So, you can't really say nothing about that. So the whole situation is probably just going to get thrown out, and YB just going to walk free. But the feds, might throw in the fact that, the gun in the car, after the fact, when the feds end up having helicopters, they might say, he was running and stuff like that. But I feel like, he can easily beat them or easily get lesser charges for those. So, that the big case with, the music video and the guns, that's what they need to focus on and, throw that out. But before I show y'all this video, I want to say I appreciate everybody who hit that like button and notification bell. It really helps my videos get recommended.
NBA YoungBoy update. His lawyers filed a motion asking the judge to throw out all the evidence that the cops have against him. His lawyers argue that the evidence was obtained illegally in violation of YoungBoy's constitutional rights when the cops searched him without probable cause. Did the cops have probable cause to search him? According to defense attorneys, hell nah. The cops were arguing that a reliable source called 911 and said there's gang activity going on, people are brandishing firearms, they're trespassing. Defense attorneys say no. A woman called, it was a neighbor, she knows YoungBoy, she knows YoungBoy was outside his house, she was concerned about all the activity, but she didn't say nothing about no gang activity, she didn't say nothing about no brandishing firearms. Second point the attorneys made, when the first cop came on the scene, he had his body cam on, he didn't wait for backup, he didn't wait for a second police car, he didn't have his gun drawn, he calmly walked up, he started talking to them. Now, if you had probable cause to believe that two violent gangs were brandishing firearms and engaging in violence, would you as a single police officer casually walk up to them waiting for backup? No. And if you didn't do that, then did you really have probable cause to believe that criminal activity was afoot? No. You could easily argue that this kid was in front of his grandfather's house with legal guns and his friends. If the judge grants this motion, evidence gets thrown out, YoungBoy's out.